So we're back, warehouse gym. I'm getting booked for a booty session by Summer today. Harry's off boxing. My knees are a little bit not quite where they should be, so we're gonna take it easier. We've got the big special guest in for a big booty session, so we'll see how we get on. Don't stop walking around me bum all the time. People like this all the time. I do. So we said it before in multiple videos, this is not as good as a live fitness one, but we've worked out to make it better, but you need two people to kind of make it fit right. Because you have to have this pad a little bit higher. This on the back of your calves restricts your movement, so you have to have your pad higher so your start distance further up. And make sure you give yourself enough room to get your heels down without touching the pad first. It's not made very well, but we can use it. This is where Summer struggles though, because she's not heavy enough. Yeah. Yeah. I've got a half interview Summer because she won't speak on camera right. What do women lack the most within their training to get results?
The urge to want to lift heavy. They're so scared of lifting heavy, aren't they? So you get a lot of girls that come through, go through the motion, and they're so worried about everyone else around them, thinking, oh, they're not lifting heavy enough or they're not doing it correctly. But yeah, I think like you just got to go in, lift heavy and be confident about it. Otherwise, you'll always be scared of going that next step. And that next step is going to be the difference.
Big Grant's in the building. At the end of his push-up, he's got a maintenance block, and then
Here he is.
he'll be going into a diet phase, tidy up phase. He's got one more push-up before next year's comp prep starts. This year, or this off-season, is transformed again. So another one after this, he'll be a completely different competitor from the British top 5 he got to the next one. He's going to blow that person away. So I'm looking forward to it.
One's like the best and happiest version of you.
This is behind the scenes. Everything looks perfect on Instagram, but really, you got notes on your phone about what you're going to say for your reels. Everything has to be booking up here. So with this movement, it's actually the range of movement is really shallow. Okay, you'll see people go right down to the basically the waist touching the floor, the bum's on the floor. It's too deep. You're taking the tension off your glute. Okay. The range of movement is so when your legs at 90 degrees and you start to go down, as soon as your knee starts to come towards you, okay, that's when you're at the bottom of the range of movement, then you can come up again. It's really shallow. If you get it right, the tension on your glutes is like tenfold. Obviously that's what we're looking for, more growth.
Yes, let's go. Yep. Good, one more. Yep. Ooh, that feel heavy.
That felt nice with fair.
Huh?
That felt nice with fair.
Did it?
Let's go then, nice and strong. Yes. Good. Yes, nice. Easier. Okay, come on. And again. Good. 1. Yeah, some more. Drive.
1 more.
Let's go then.
Yeah, let's go. Ah, fucking hell.
What you did?
I was 12. Can you count? How many did you do then?
I thought I did 11. I don't think you did 12. I thought you did 10.
So were you saying I did 1 rep more?
If you're counting, right?
No, my counting. Pete, roll that, yeah?
Pete, on the video, roll it back and see who got more reps.
Yeah, do it, Pete.
Okay.
So someone's been running this exercise for months now, isn't it?
Yeah, months.
Months and months.
I never take it out, I don't think.
So she managed to get so strong because before it started off like 2 plates, then it's 3 plates, then it's 4 plates. Now it's over that. So soon it'll be 5 plates. And people think that because it's in all the time that they'll get to the point where they just do the same weight and it's comfortable. You've got to be constant progression.
Yeah.
Your body will not grow without that progression there. And that's for males, females, assisted, natural, doesn't matter. The underlying principle of hypertrophy is progressive overload.
And that means as well, like, a lot of my clients get confused and think they can't go heavier because they can't hit their numbers. So say they're at 8 to 10, if they can't get to 8, they think, oh, I won't go heavier. But if that means dropping a rep or 2 to load it a little bit heavier and get used to that, then that's absolutely fine. Do what you gotta do to get that heavier progressive overload.
Yeah, I won't admit it in front of her, but she fucking kicked my ass on that. But don't tell her because anyone tags her in this or anything, she'll roast me forever about it.
Right.
So I've had a very consistent run of leg training over the last 6, 7, 8 months, and this is one of the first twinges I've had in a while on my knee. Left knee I got in the gym last Saturday, right knee I got from the van this week.
At BP Plastering.
At BP Plastering, send my invoice. So I'm trying to be conservative with my knees because I'd rather have a lesser optimal week, less pushing through this week and be able to train properly again next week and have another continuous run than try training as hard as I can this week, ruin it and have to have 4 or 5 weeks where it's shit training again. So try and play a little bit smarter rather than just being a bull in the challenge shop all the time. Yep. Oh, good. This song was my first posing routine when I was 20.
Your first ever comp, wasn't it?
Yeah, first comp is my posing routine song.
Loved it, didn't we, that summer?
Well, cool now.
Yeah, please, let's go, come on. Yes. Yep. One more. Yep, squeeze. Yep.
Oh.
Did you go 1 2 minute?
Huh?
1 2 minute?
No. Pump.
Yes, let's go. Yeah. Yes, easier. Yes, let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So again, with my knees, I find it easier to have a tempo where I have a pause in the stretch position. So I let the weight come down as far as I can, pause there. So the change direction is not a sharp movement. That way then I get less pings in my ligaments and my tendons, okay? I control the weight a lot more, and it makes the time and attention a lot more harder set without having to load as much weight on. Next question for the interview. If girls had to pick 3 exercises to build a bigger bone, what would you recommend? Obviously it's person dependent, person specific, but for you, what would you recommend?
Dependent. But I'd probably do RDL. I actually love a lunge, so I've always lunged. Don't really squat that much at all, do I, to be fair? So I would do some sort of lunge, whether it's Bulgarian and do it hamstring bias, or deficit lunges, and then obviously the glute bridges. But I think if you didn't want to lunge, then you could potentially do a sumo, or even cable kickback, for example. Something like that. Something that's probably going to hit your glutes more than your quads, because what a lot of people do is, even with the Bulgarian, is they make it quad dominant, because a lot of women are quad dominant. So do things that are actually you can connect your glutes with. It might not be what I can do it on, but make sure you do it with there. But they're probably my 3 staples. I'd say lunges, RDLs, and hip thrusts, my 3 staples.
I'm thinking about Marcus.
What about his hips?
Yeah. So anyone watching the last video, or any proper OG warehouse members will know Marcus. And I said in the last video how Marcus dragged me through my younger days. And I just spoke to him now. He's having an operation on Tuesday, which will pretty much stop him from coming to the gym. And that's kind of like a wind down from now. I think today's the last day from the gym. It's mad to think. He's been doing this now 42 years, he said, like day in, day out, like a proper athlete. It's scary to think, obviously now it's all over for him, because I still look back, and even now I look up to him, and I think like all the stuff he taught me, the sessions he dragged me through. He didn't have to give me the time of day, did he?
No.
He didn't have to give me the time of day, but he gave me a lot of time. And yeah, it's nuts to think, man. Like, he told me to start a session, I've been thinking about it the whole way through.
Yes, let's go. Yeah, one more. Yeah. Oh, you know for sure.
If I ain't got a boot, you have to face, I'm quitting. Yeah, it's good. Squeeze, good.
I felt like I wasn't getting that all the way up. They're gonna like, subscribe, and comment. Bring back summer for your next step.
So why? Sex sells. Let's be honest. I had to watch it because the boot is in it.
No, I watch it because I'm strong. Personality bangs. You know. No, I'm joking. Harry's actually funny with his one-liners, isn't it?
Harry's funny, yeah.
Harry's funny.
He's funny.
He don't speak much, but when he speaks, it's like comedy
Yeah,
gold.
that's something, yeah. Is that blue cheese?
Huh?
Is that blue cheese?
Nah.
I want blue cheese.
Red Leicester cheese.
Again, you can see here, Summer's not going up with a straight back. She's keeping her lower back rounded, okay? All the tension is the hams and glutes. This is a 45 hyper, not a back extension. So she's looking to keep that tension for her hams and glutes the whole time. She doesn't come too far up, again, because that's going to go into her hams and into her lower back. You can see she's squeezing the glutes every single rep, just to finish off. Got a secret for you. Fuck motivation, build a habit, it'll last longer. On today's episode, that concludes Bring Your Girlfriend to Work Day. Thank you to the special guest, Sat.
Favourite guest.
No, very good session, very, very good session. My legs are pumped, my knees held out. Wasn't necessarily massive booty building, but it was a good session, wasn't it?
Yeah, good session.
Last bits to add.
Comment, like, subscribe, hashtag bring back Sat.
Yeah, very, very good. Thank you for watching. Peace out.